Check, check. Okay. the what do you call it? Um, what's it called? The hello. Okay.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I do hear you.
Wow. Okay, dude, this is the first time that I've done this, so
Really?
I can't see you. Your
Yeah.
your camera's off.
I'm not sure why. Yeah, let me check the settings here. That's why. There we go. That's better.
Cool. Wow. Nice. All right. Cool. So I think what we do, right, is you present your screen. Now, so I was concerned that there was going to be a lag because there's like a delay between what we do here and what actually gets live streamed. But it looks like there's not really a delay. So now, hopefully, you can share your screen, and I'm just going to coach you through building this CMS for this site. It'll be awesome.
Yeah, man, that sounds good.
Okay, how much time do you have?
I have about 1 hour.
Perfect. All right, cool. We're gonna get done with this.
Yep.
Sweet. All right, man.
There you go. This is my
So
living room.
you
Here we are.
very nice. I didn't know you played the piano.
The grand piano, actually.
Wow, looks like no one's living in this house. You know,
No.
it's
Yeah.
just furniture. There's no personal items. Interesting. There's no pictures.
Yeah.
No, you have like 5 kids, and there's no toys anywhere. It's amazing.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Okay, so try sharing your screen
All right.
and then hopping into
Share
Webflow.
screen.
This is
Okay.
awesome, man.
This is cool, right?
Also, Steve-O, man, I've been developing the ability to send proposals and like getting this proposal system,
Yeah.
and yeah, I've been finding a lot of success. So I hope to be in a position pretty soon where I can also coach on like how to actually go get your own clients, build proposals for all this stuff, and it could be good.
Dude, that would be awesome. That'd be awesome. Oh, okay. I think. Give me a second. We're sharing this
There's a little pencil. I wonder. Oh, edit later.
window. All right. What do you see?
I'm just playing with these settings. I don't know. So you're trying to share your screen, right, to live this
Yeah.
live
Do you
stream.
see it?
No,
All
I do not.
right. I think what it says
Okay,
is I'm
so
going to have to. Okay. I have to give it permission, and then I have to close my browser and reopen. So I'm gonna have to jump back into this in a second. So
okay.
one of the pains. This is one of the things that like. Okay. I'll be right back.
You didn't go anywhere. Oh, there you go. Hold on. With this sample of the thing. Okay. So I'm supposed to be showing something in the background right now. Blue waves. That's cool. What's this? Oh, save.
There we go.
You're still here.
Now I'm here. Yep.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay. Sharing screen. Okay. Now you should see my screen.
Do not. I wonder if there's something I need to do. Oh wait, there it is. There it is. There it is.
Okay.
No, that's not it. It's completely wrong. Why can't I see your screen? Surely that is an option here.
It says I'm sharing it. You should see the support network Chuck and the work Webflow thing loading. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay. So there, I see like a wavy blue screen. I just see a blank screen. Wait, I see. Oh, wait a minute. I got it.
All right.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay,
So
groovy.
go ahead, take us back to the dashboard here. Workspaces. Membership site template. And it should be open. All right. We're loading.
This is how I like to start the morning. Pretty soon, behind me, you're going to see waves and oceans and mountains and all kinds of other stuff.
That would be awesome. Okay. Guide me.
Okay, cool. So if you know, the buttons that I've created, I created the stuff that you see there on the left-hand side for everyone who's watching in Webflow yesterday. And
Okay.
I'm trying to just generally recreate the existing site that you see there on the right.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be exactly the same, right? But it should be mobile responsive.
Okay.
It shouldn't break. And if you hover over the buttons, one of the coolest features that I appreciate on their existing site is when you hover over the buttons. So yeah, see how they like press down like that?
Yeah,
That is so cool, man. I love that.
that's pretty neat.
And it's like as they release, you know. So anyways, like, and when you press one, the other is affected. So we're not going to oh, it's not. Okay, that's okay. I think for now, let's focus on building what you see below that section with, let's just call it the forces section.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to create a CMS collection. So have you done this before in Webflow?
Creating a CMS section. Is that what you said? Or collection? Okay. Yeah, I did create a collection before. So I'm going to create a new collection here, right?
So wait. Before you do that, there's a way that I like to structure my my files here, right? So if you go into the layout, I think that's what it's called. Not layout. What is it called where we're seeing like all the different components and stuff? What's that? What's that one? It's like the second icon. Just hover over the one below that.
Oh yeah, okay. I got you. Navigator.
What is that called? Navigator. Yeah. Cool. All right, cool. So first, build a new section. Let's call it. Also, you'll note that my naming convention there is actually a industry standard naming convention. It's called I think BEM naming convention. So you can check that out later if you want. But
okay.
It's gonna have like an overarching phrase or word, and then 2 underscores, and then like a sub title, whatever you want to call it, and then a dash. And then following the dash, you try to make it what the component actually is, right? So if it's an image, you kind of want to add dash ing. If it's a link block, dash link block. It's relatively flexible, right? But in general, I try to stick to this system. Also, you'll note no spaces, no capital letters, making things as short as possible. And there are certain things that I use again and again, like container, I shorten to CON. wrapper,
Yeah.
short to WRAP. And the reason that that's good is because if you have to mess with the code, if you have to incorporate JavaScript and other stuff, if you don't do it like this, then you can run into trouble. And if I'm going to hand something off to my client, they're going to work on. I don't want to end up giving them something that a year down the road they hire some other dev to do something more complicated and it breaks because of my name.
Right. Right.
Okay, so anyways, let's create a new section. So the sections are typically one of the only native Webflow components that I use. So a section is just going to be a full width container, right?
Yep.
So everything else, the wrappers and the containers, whenever I create those, I do not use Webflow native components. I don't use the Webflow wrapper. I don't use the Webflow container. I don't even know if there is a Webflow wrapper. I just use a div, and then I name that div container.
Okay.
So, but when I create a section, I do like to use the Webflow section. So
Okay.
please add a section, and let's call it.
Do you want me to add it like this, or is there a way to do it in here?
Okay, the way that I like to do it, right, is first of all fold up the existing section. Yeah, cool. And do command. You on a Mac or a PC?
I have a Mac.
Okay. Do Command K, and then start typing div. Or I'm sorry, section. Sorry, section.
Okay.
And then just select that section, hit enter. So you can't for some reason because
right because I'm selecting this. Yeah.
Yeah. So try selecting body.
Yeah,
you can select body or that component. Either one should put it. Body.
Okay, got it.
Okay, cool. So let's name this guy, and to name stuff fast is Command Enter, and it's gonna. Okay. And let's name it homepage courses, homepage __ courses dash section.
Yeah.
Yep, cool. Let's now toss in a container, and for the container we'll use a div, so Command K. Yep, that's it, div block. So right now I just put that div inside your section there, but we can't see it, which is annoying, right? So if you click on that section, but don't toggle it down, don't expand it, just click on, in your navigator, click on that section that we just created.
Oh, sorry, navigator, my bad. Yeah.
Yeah, try folding it up, like collapsing that section. All right, now to see it, try Command, while it's selected, while it's highlighted, try Command down arrow. That didn't work?
No, it says...
So some of these hotkeys, like almost maybe try Alt down.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go. All right, cool. So now you've selected that. Do again, Control Enter or Command Enter. Cool. All right, now let's name this guy homepage __ courses dash CON for container.
Cool.
All right, cool. Now I have not defined any container styles yet. So let's go ahead and make this container. Let's make it, I mean, we could, I guess, let's take a look at what they are doing first. So I think maybe expand what they have to full screen and then go into the DOM and see if you can figure out how big they're making that container for their courses section.
How do I do that? Go in.
Just right click and then go to inspect.
Okay.
And then select that little, the top left icon with the arrow in the box.
Yep. Okay.
Yep. Do that and then hover over. Yeah, so that's the section, and we would want to try to find, yeah, there you go, that. what do we got there? I can't, it's not exactly a 1080p, what I'm seeing, so I can't quite read that. But if you hover over it, again, try to hover over it again so you can select that. I think you're probably looking at the section right now, so try to make it to where the yellow area goes away.
Oh.
Try, yeah, that can be good. That can work as well, but try hovering like on a space in between the grid items.
Here?
What I really want to see is move your mouse over. No, we can't. Okay, sorry. Go back to where we're highlighting a little bit more. Again, we're just trying to like see what the, yeah, that maybe this will tell us, right? Can you see again? I can't exactly see.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So
that's a
pull out.
div section. It's got a header class
Okay.
here.
So you're going to see in there like container somewhere. I can't see them because it's not 1080p. But also pull that right hand white panel to the left a little bit, and it'll expose the CSS. So right now you're just looking at the HTML.
Oh, I see what you're
Drag
saying.
it.
Yeah, down here. Yeah.
Oh, down there, but it's, yeah, you can look at it down there as well. But if you make that panel bigger by like dragging it to the left, then your CSS becomes easier to read.
Gotcha.
How's it doing?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah, there you go. Cool. There's a little bit of delay in mine. So anyways, this is something that you'll want to get familiar with, but just for now, if you can see something that might look like, it'll say container, right? Something. All right.
Here, course cards container.
Yeah, cool. So can you see a width on that container?
So
we're probably going to be looking for width or max width.
The max width is overridden by something else. This one, okay. It looks like it's not accepting. It's not taking this attribute. It's taking this one, max width 1200 px. It says.
Okay. All right, cool. No problem. By the way, you can actually. I can't remember what DOM stands for.
DOM?
But you can, yeah, DOM. Like, you should get familiar with that term. But essentially, what we're about to play with is the DOM. It's basically the client-side representation of all the code, the HTML, and CSS, and all that stuff. But you can actually, like, this is essentially yours. This is on your client in your browser now. So you can play with it. And like you can drag stuff around. You can, like, if you were to, for example, hover over the title that says over 1,300 courses. Use your arrow selector thing to select.
Okay.
Yeah, that. So you see where it's hiding it, highlighting it in the HTML.
Yeah.
And you see, I can't see, but I'm sure it says like H3, and then it says whatever it is it's saying. If not, you might have to expand that. Yeah, there you go. See, it says over 1,300, just right under there. It has the actual text. Yeah, click in there and try to change that.
Yeah, I actually do this for work.
Okay, cool. All right, so at any rate.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Main thing is if we don't have if we can't see like quickly what the actual size of that container is, let's just use something fairly generic. So let's use 80 reg.
Okay.
Another thing that you can do is, I have like a browser extension that gives me the ruler, the pixel ruler. Sometimes I just quickly do it like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And again, Steve, I know that you've been working in this space for a while. I don't know what you know, what you don't know.
Oh, no, I appreciate anything you want to teach me, man, because I didn't know you could like drag stuff around in here to do that. I knew about like
this is also
like I'll change colors and whatnot, and I'll like change text and change some of the attributes. But I definitely am like still a beginner with messing around with the DOM. So please, anything you teach me, I appreciate.
Yeah, me too. So this is two-way as well. Like I'm not a computer scientist here. Like, everything I know is the only thing I know is the things that I happen to have had to learn to work on. But there's my experience is at about 1% at this point.
Hold on.
Anyways,
Yeah, same here, man. I'm
all
probably
right, cool.
0.75, so yeah.
I bet you're 1% just in another area of the spectrum.
Yeah, right. Yeah, a completely different one.
Maybe we'll have some overlap. That's another thing I'd like you to do. Go ahead and construct a Venn diagram of everything you know and everything I know. So,
Yeah.
all right, cool. So let's go back to Webflow. Let's set that max width of the container to 80 root.
Max with 80 rem, you said, right?
Yep.
All right. Done.
Okay, cool. And now let's go ahead and add into that container the collection. The
Actually, hey,
CMS
Tom,
collection.
do you see? Let me ask you this. Do you only see this?
I see Webflow, and I see the reference site, and I see your inspector open.
Okay, okay, gotcha.
And I see something on the left-hand side, looks like your Mac navigator or something. Or maybe that's StreamYard.
This is, I use a browser called Arc, which I highly recommend, by the way. But that's their browser. This is where all their stuff is for the browser. They don't have a, yeah, it's brand new, man.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. It's something I'm trying out. They're basically trying to like reimagine what browsers are like and solve a bunch of problems that existing browsers tend to have that have just kind of been there. And they do regular releases, and they're very kind of like vocal with the stuff that they're changing and fixing, and I don't know. It's really cool. Anyways, that's Arc, A-R-C.
Okay. Interesting. I'll check it out. I tried Opera for a minute, but I just really like my Google Chrome profiles. And if a browser doesn't give me user profiles, it's tough for me to adapt.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, cool. So, let's see if I can make our faces a little bit smaller on the screen thing, but add in there into your container again, Command K, and add a CMS collection.
CMS. What was it?
Try typing COLL for collection.
Oh, okay. Collection. I see collection list. Is that it?
That is it.
Okay.
Fussing with.
But I don't think it put it inside of the. Yeah, I gotta drag it into it. It's supposed to be inside the section, right?
It should be inside the container, right? So.
Oh, okay. The container.
Maybe just back up, right? So try to get comfortable with using the hotkeys, right? So, make just for practice, right? Close up that section and click on body, and then see if you can navigate to that container and insert that collection using just your keyboard. So the down arrow, I believe, will in your navigator, it will move down to where you need to move it to.
It's actually not moving anywhere.
See it jumping around.
It's doing something weird. I don't know.
Okay. Anyways, you can play with that later. But
oh, hold on.
There you go. Nice.
Oh, the right arrow is doing it for me.
Okay. Webflow just made updates. I'm still not across all of the updates they made. They made updates like 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
4 weeks ago.
All right. So how do I select something using the keys?
So first of all, you want to put that collection inside that container.
Yep.
So just drag it.
So well, how do I? Is there a soft key way to do it, or like a?
I don't know how to drag something into another container. But what you could do is you could just delete that and then try navigating to the container and then doing Command K and it'll pop it inside.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I did Command X, Command V. That works too. Okay.
Okay,
Cool.
so the first thing that we would do is actually connect this collection list to a CMS collection, but we haven't built that yet. So let's go ahead and build a CMS collection. That's it.
Okay.
And let's create a new one, a new collection list item, whatever you call it, called courses.
Or, courses. Not horses, right?
Not horses, but courses. There are
Gotcha.
different courses for different courses. Right now, I just want to name it courses. Okay. Now, so you'll look on the items in the reference and just kind of break apart the components, right? So we see that there's a thumbnail image, there's a title, there's a type or a category, right? It says like bundle, whatnot. There's a description, and there's a link, right? A button. So you need to create within that collection that you're creating there all those different items. So the title is going to be the name that is already in there as a default. Not that name, but if you move down a little bit, it says basic info, the name. That will essentially be the title. So
Should I change it to title or?
you can name it whatever you want, and you can call it course name.
First name?
Yeah.
Okay. Space or no space?
That does not matter. I'd say space. You're stepping on your coffee table. You're inside your couch. Someone's coming through your fireplace now. Wow, it's a magic fireplace.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So let's now add at the bottom. It says, I'm not sure what it says, but because I can't read it, but you want to add a field for thumbnail image. So you got to save what you have there first.
Well, do you want it? Is it course space name or no space or dash or what?
Course space name is fine.
Okay.
This will not be reflected in any code. What you name these things. It's just for your own convenience.
Just I have a quick question for you. Are you on a laptop?
Yes.
Okay. That's kind of why you're not able to see what I'm seeing very well.
I think that it's because it's very difficult to live stream in 1080p. So I think it has something to do with the streaming. So this will be in 1080p, and whenever you slow down, then it sharpens up. But as you move the screen, it just gets blurry for me for a second.
Okay.
I think the recorded version and whatever gets live streamed will. I don't know. I just upgraded yesterday. So premium version. Okay, so create a new field. I think it says add field or something. And let's add an image and name it thumbnail image.
Okay. Image. Thumbnail image. Got it.
Okay. Cool. And then let's add another field and call it type.
Type?
And let's make this plain text.
Okay. UIPE, right? Right?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, let's add another field. Let's add another image field, and we'll call this icon because it looks like under the title, just before the type, there's like an icon.
Okay.
Okay. Let's add another field and call it description or short description.
And this is going to be a description. Like should be rich text or just plain text?
Plain text.
Okay. Tom, can you give me 1 second?
Make this one.
Say that again. Tom?
Oh, short description. Because there's
short
going to be
description.
Yeah, you could either call it, thumbnail description or short description. I like to use short descriptions, a little bit more flexible, because
Okay.
if we went forward with this project, we would want a full description in rich text, but we don't need that right now.
Okay.
Actually, let's go ahead and add that just so that we can see how it would look. Yep, rich text.
Oh, rich
Full
text. Okay.
description.
Okay. Okay. And this is a rich text. And this is a, you said full description?
Yes. Okay. Let's add another field and call it. It needs to be a link. Yep. And we'll call this thumbnail link.
Okay.
Okay. Let's add one more field and call it sort. SORT. Make it a number.
A number?
Yes. So
Okay.
this will allow us to order the courses in our CMS.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So that's it. And then save that up at the top right. Yeah. Okay, nice. So let's go ahead and we can go ahead and add 10 items. And just go ahead and delete one of them. So we have 9. So we're going to have a 3x3 grid. Yep, to delete it, click on it down at the bottom. You'll see delete.
Oh, wow. So it adds a full description for you. That's interesting.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and at least copy and paste the information that we see in the example site into these CMS items. It's going to help us style.
Okay. So if I go into this one. Okay. Okay, so I'll take, oops, I clicked on the thing. I didn't want to do that.
It might be easier if you close up that inspector.
No.
Try hitting the top right. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. So here's this one. Okay. What's a good way to like select this text so it's not clicking on it?
Oh,
That's what I ran into.
So what they've done, right, is they've made that entire wrapper for each of those items into a link block, it looks like, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you start dragging off, yeah, like there, like,
Okay.
yeah, there you go.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So what you might want
But
to
just
do
the text,
is
right?
yeah, that's right. I mean, it might in fact be easier if you open a text editor and just grab everything from every single one of those up front.
What do you mean by wrap them up front? You mean just like take them off right now, like all together, kind of like?
Yeah. And
Okay.
just paste everything into a text editor.
Gotcha. Like, would you go like this and just kind of do
Yeah,
it?
I think so. I don't think it's going to paste the images anyways into a text editor. So yeah, see what it does if you grab everything like that.
Okay. Okay, they're there.
Okay. Hey, that looks pretty good. Nice.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Now, for consistency's sake, okay, navigate, open a search engine, and go
Yeah.
to just search for change case.
That? Like this.
Yeah, just like that. Maybe that top one, convert case. Try that.
Okay.
Okay. Now paste everything in your text editor into that and make it all lowercase. We're going to control capitalization from within Webflow's styling, and I want the input to be consistent.
Gotcha. All right. So I take all of this.
Yep.
Okay. Right here.
This is like doing what we're doing right here is a kind of a case by case basis, but we're doing it the standard way, like the way that I like to do it.
Okay.
And then just you should see down lowercase is like the second option. And now grab all this again and paste it, replace what's in your text editor.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Nice.
Cool.
All right, Ruby. And now let's just start pasting it into those CMS items.
Okay. Sorry, this is my one. Okay. We got this.
So the full description, don't worry about. I guess let's go ahead and steal his graphics as well.
Okay.
So
I copy the image.
yeah, see if you're able to save those. You're just gonna have to save them locally somewhere temporarily until we can. We're gonna save them locally, and we're going to upload them to Webflow's media pool, and then you can delete them from the local.
All right. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll save them locally. Basically, just save image as for each one.
So are you? Yes. Are you able to actually save the images
Yeah, I can save them.
by just right?
Should be. Well, I should be. I'm
Okay.
assuming actually.
Give it a shot.
We call it like image one,
If
image
not,
two, or something like
then
that.
we can pull up the images from the inspector.
Okay. I mean, I can. It's not a problem. Is this like? Would you? I mean, that's what I should do. Like, I'm naming it image one. Is that?
Yeah. I'd say no. It doesn't matter for this. It doesn't matter. But
Okay.
actually, okay. I'll tell you what. For SEO purposes, the correct way to do it is actually to have the image name reflected with what the image is. So if this was a real project, we would do that.
Yeah.
But that's not necessary for what we're doing right now. So you can just name them whatever you want.
All right. Save image as Windows.
I would add a numbered suffix to them, just so that we can remind ourselves like what position they're going to be in.
Gotcha.
In our collection list.
Okay. Oh no! I started from like the middle, of course. All right.
It doesn't matter, man. These are all placeholders.
Yeah. Um, yeah, dude, my computer is. If you're wondering why things are loading slowly, it's probably not all because of the live stream, because my computer's actually loading things really slowly right now. I do not
I
know
don't
why.
know. It's good. I'm assuming it's partly because of the slowness of the live stream and partly due to your lower intelligence. So lower than I'd expect. If I'm correct, just stamp once for yes, two for no.
Got it. Okay. No. Oh yeah, once. That's right. I can't even get that right. Yes. All right. Got him.
Okay, cool, man. So now go ahead and just.
Start replacing.
I just remembered. You know, when we do it like this, you actually don't need to load the items into the media pool or whatever Webflow calls it, media something something. We're going to add them directly to the um, CMS items here.
Okay.
So,
So I can click
so
replace here.
yeah. I think you can just but actually, even before you do that, let's grab the icons. Okay.
Oh
So
sure. Yeah.
the way that I like to do this is let's go to a website called Flat Icon, FLAT Icon. That's Foxtrot Lima Alpha Tango, India Charlie Oscar November. Yeah, that's it.
How many stamps
And
per I understand?
look, because this is just an example, you know what? Have some fun with this, okay? Just grab any kind of, you need 9, right? So just get 9 random icons.
Okay.
And download the PNG. So this is a service that I pay for, like premium service, which gives me royalty-free usage and commercial usage of all of these things.
Okay.
But for non-commercial use, like what we're doing right now, you know, you can. This is an absolutely wonderful way to increase kind of the production value, the quality of portfolio projects, and anyone can do that. It's only when you start selling services and using these on client sites that you have to upgrade the subscription.
Okay.
So, you know, one little issue that we're going to run into here is
Yeah.
that I believe we need white icons. So see if you can filter it by white. Otherwise, we're going to have to go into like Photoshop and invert the color. Now
Okay.
that wouldn't be a problem if you were downloading the SVG, because the SVG, we could actually control the color as a style within Webflow.
Right.
But again, that's a premium thing. Not everybody's going to do that. So if there's no way to filter and get a white color, that's again okay. Do you have Photoshop?
I don't. I use Figma. That's usually what I use.
Oh, oh. Hmm. If you have Figma, then don't worry about this. just go into Figma and
Yeah.
generate some icons from that.
Okay.
And to keep things simple, the correct way to do this is to save the images that you're going to generate in Figma as SVGs.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and do it the right way. That's fine.
Okay.
And just for brevity's sake, we'll just use one icon and we'll deploy it across all of them.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So do you have, I think it's called Iconify plugin installed?
Not that I know of right now. Give me a sec. Let me. Yeah, sorry. All right. That's Pierce. What? Yes. Yes. I'm like that though. All right. You said there's an Iconify plugin?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, cool. So just type in something, like just search for network. Any of those, just grab anything.
All right.
So if you click on it, I think it will put it somewhere on your screen, but it's hard to find. So it's easier to just drag it on your canvas. Don't worry about the, make it, yeah, that's.
Make it what? What color?
Make it yellow.
Okay. Got it.
And then you want to drag it onto your canvas and let is it bit simple? All right, cool. So I probably should, yeah, that's fine. Nice. Okay, now cool. Try to export it. Actually, don't even bother about export. Don't export. Just right now it's within a frame. Okay.
Yep.
So try to drag it out of that frame, or yeah, there you go, just like that. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine as well. Click on that, right click, and you want to bring up copy. And I can't quite see what we're seeing there, but you should see something like copy SVG or something like that.
Copy as SVG. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, try that. Okay, now go back to Webflow.
Sorry. Okay. Got it.
Thinking. Actually, I just realized that in the CMS, that it might be too tricky to do it like I want to do it. So go back to Figma, please. Let's just export as a PNG, a white PNG.
Okay.
Or actually go to the body and select the body in Webflow and get the kind of like baby blue color that we've been using and make the icon that baby blue color.
Any changes here? Yeah.
Yeah, you can save it.
Okay. Okay. The body.
Yep, body. And maybe look at maybe typography or something. Do you see like a baby blue color? Maybe maybe just click on the paragraph text.
Where exactly?
Under support network check. Yeah.
Okay.
Click on that. And whatever the typography is, I thought it was like baby blue. I can't quite see. Yeah, whatever.
It's hard to say. It might be a blue, but it's like
Yeah.
it looks really. If it is blue, it's really white. I see it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
CF.
Yeah, use that guy. Make your Figma icon that color before you export
Okay.
it as a PNG.
Yeah. Sounds good. Okay.
Let's see. I reckon go ahead and set the size of this. Make sure you link the height. Yep. Let's set the size to, I don't know, 100 px, 100 pixels. That's way too big than we need, but if Webflow is able to set it as high def image, then it could be helpful. Yep, PNG.
Is there a reason why you want to do PNG instead of SVG?
Yes, typically we would use for icons, we would use SVGs.
Yeah.
But because it's going into this collection, it's going to want to, it will make it difficult for us, or maybe even impossible for us, to actually leverage the power of an SVG from within the collection list, right?
Okay. I got you. Okay. Got it. Or back to here.
If we have time another day, we can play with that. It's possible that we can create a new field within our collection list for HTML, or I'm sorry, not HTML, but like an embed code. And then within that embed code, we could paste the copied SVG information. That could work, but I don't want to try to troubleshoot that right now. Let's just, I know what we're about to do is going to be just as good. So
okay.
All right, cool.
There we go. There. Open.
So
got that.
Because, yeah, you can do that. That's fine. All right, nice. So once you have one of them done, you might as well get into a flow and just go ahead and update all of the items, like all nine items. Yep.
Okay. Going up too fast.
Now, if startup founders have taught me anything, it's to play games while I'm supposed to be paying attention on a live stream. It's going to go ahead and tune out and play games. Just kidding.
What kind of games? Oh, that's weird. Okay. That's just moving the song. I think that means it's time for. I don't know why this is moving so slow. This is like, I mean, this is my home computer, not my work one, so that's probably why it is slow because it's an older one. But.
Possibly, it may also live streaming. I think it takes system resources.
Yeah.
So what we'll do is I'll hook you up with a Webflow job, which you can then use to upgrade your computer to top-tier gaming rig.
Now we're talking. Alienware, right?
whatever you want.
I don't even, I don't even know. I'm gonna have to drop in just a few minutes here.
You probably want to update all of the information in each of these as you go through them.
Okay. So like all this too?
Yes, which will come from your text editor, right?
Gotcha. I'm actually, Tom, I'm gonna have to drop before I can do that.
Yeah, no problem, man. You can pick this up anytime.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. So I'll tell you what, considering you're going to have to go soon, let's pause on what you're doing and let's go back to the navigator.
Okay.
Okay. Connect that collection list by double clicking the purple button.
Right here.
Yep.
Okay.
And down there, change the source to the only one that we have. Yep.
Right here, right?
Shouldn't. No. Just you're fine. You're fine where you're at. I think you just need to hit enter or something like that.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Now, let's go back to the navigator.
Is that? Do I just close this thing?
Is it connected? Do a
No.
Command D. Do Command D.
Okay. Is it making me select the layout?
No. Just close that and go to your navigator and select that collection list. Okay, and then try Command D. I'm trying to get to the settings.
The settings for this?
Yeah. What's the hotkey?
Oh, it's just D.
Oh, D. My bad. Yeah.
Oh, Command D is duplicating it. I was like, oh man.
Oh boy, sorry about that.
That's all right. No worries. I'll delete these real quick. Here. D.
So there, in the settings there, you see the purple button.
Yep.
Select our CMS list that we created.
Okay. Got it.
We should see 9 items popping up. I'm not sure what. Yeah, again, like unfortunately, I can't quite read what's on the screen, but.
Oh, collection list wrapper settings.
All right, that's okay. The source has been set to this list that we created, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So expand the collection list in your navigator.
Okay.
And expand that one as well. And we're looking for the item.
Collection item.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and add a link block. So Command K and then link block. Okay. Now, within that link block, you'll have to expand collection item to see that in your navigator.
Okay.
Okay. Now, we'll put inside that link block an image. So Command K, image. All right, cool. Now, I can't really tell, but on the left-hand side, okay, yeah, cool. I'll tell you what, can you close the network chuck reference so that your screen is full screen? Maybe that'll
Yeah, sure.
minimize it or something. All right, and make that, yeah, yeah, that's better. Seems like it's still not taking up the full screen.
I have a pretty large monitor. I think that's why.
Interesting. Okay. I think that is a little bit better then. All right, cool. So, yeah, you're still not connected. Your collection list is still not connected. Horses. Something kind of odd is. I don't know.
Image. We have an image inside there.
Yeah. All right. So on the right hand side, where it says "Get image from courses," it is connected. There's some septum. Yeah.
Yeah, why is it saying? Maybe because there's no
Go to your
component in there?
navigator. No, no, no. Go to your navigator and select the
Okay.
image within the collection. Last thing that
Okay.
we created. Yep. Select that.
Yeah.
And then on the right hand side, just above that, it says "Get image from." So check that. Select field, and we want our thumbnail image.
Okay.
Yeah, something odd is going on. Okay, go ahead and delete that collection list wrapper and let's recreate it. I don't know what's happening.
Okay.
Yeah, so just in there it can do. Ah, look at that. Something
Okay.
funky is happening.
There's like
So
another
down
one in
there,
there or something, or it's not refreshing.
yeah, I think reload your browser there.
Okay. Maybe when we duplicated it, it caused that. Remember?
It may actually be in the hero section. We just need to delete it out of the hero section.
Oh, there it is.
All right, cool. So I don't know. There's some hang up, right?
Yeah, it just didn't refresh. It needed to. Okay.
Yeah, this is looking good. This is what we want to see. So go to the collection again in your navigator, and you'll see list and then you'll see wrapper. So click on the wrapper. You might want to expand your navigator so that you can see. Try on the top right of your navigator. There's like a pen icon.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay, cool. So, oh, actually, no, it's not the wrapper that I want. It's the list. So select the list, and we're going to turn it into a grid.
Right here.
Yes. So typically we would first add a name for this style, but I know you've got to go, so I just want to get it to the grid so we can kind of see how this is going to shape up. Yes, change it to a grid, and then add one more column by clicking on the plus. There's like some blue parts there. One that says FR, one FR, and then to the right it says plus. Click on that plus.
Okay. Yep.
Uh-oh. Sorry. Steve, I've got to take this.
Okay. All right, man. I'll see you later. All right. I'm gonna drop.
Morning. I'm well. How are you? Just doing a little coaching here. Yes, I can be at the Ion at noon. Yes, I do. Is there an issue with the online contract, the agreement? Okay. You need some physical hard copies. Yeah. Absolutely. I do. I have you covered. No problem. Sounds great. See you then. Thank you. Bye. Oh, well, I guess we lost, I guess the live stream's over. Cool. Well, thanks, Steve-O, for joining.